And then... And then... Oh, look at... See? Now I'm way in frame.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Technology.
Yes. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to...
Hashtag just saying.
I went to point at the thing. I don't know where it is behind me anymore. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, we gotta move it.
Well, we'll talk. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Yeah.
Woohoo! I'm back.
Again. Exciting news. I'll get to you in 1 second.
I'm here all night.
We're on...
Exciting news. Screw you.
No, I didn't say that. I want to tell everybody that we're on Spotify now.
Woohoo!
Because we've been trying to get on Spotify for like 3 years. And we're on Spotify now. It's a big deal. I know. Whatever victory dance you have, you do that.
We've moved up a notch.
We have. We kicked it up a notch. So you can do us a favor by going over to the YouTube channel and subscribing, because that would be amazing. And now that I've said that, hello, Joe.
Hello.
You gotta get the horn. I like to get the horn out of the way in the beginning. That way I don't have to, maybe mention it again later, but... So we post the first 20 or so minutes on YouTube for the YouTube folks. It's entire free. Show. It is free. God damn, we can't get better.
Enjoy it while it's free. Who knows what the future holds?
If I could charge you fuckers, I would. I jest. Subscribe.
Hit the bell notification.
Hit the bell to get notified, Joe.
Where else can you find us, Tara?
Jeez, man, I don't know. Aside from Spotify now, you can find us for the YouTube folks. You can listen to the entire show on iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher,
Google Play, and Spotify.
Spotify.
So that's the full whoring. The full whoring out of the way.
Oh.
The full whoring. It was cold as balls today.
Still is.
It still is, yes. That's the, like when you're trying to just think of like something, you just go, like when you're in an elevator with somebody, and you're like,
who farted?
No, it's not a farting thing. It's like you sit there and you go, okay, well, one of us should say something because it's very awkward right now.
Well, I might as well break the ice.
I know.
Thursday was cloudy.
Might as well be me.
Thursday was cloudy.
We had all 4 seasons this week.
We did. I loved it though. I loved the warm.
Yeah, bring that back.
The warm side of it, yeah.
Bring that 72-degree weather back.
Yes.
It's gonna snow tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not ready. I wanted the snow during the week so I could call in sick. That was my thing. I'm like, man, I want to call in sick.
Eventually we get 2 to 4 inches. Then with rain behind it.
Can't call in over 2 inches. Can't do anything over 2 inches.
Oh.
A lot of places shut down with just one flurry. Oh my God, snow, close.
I know, it's like Seattle. Everybody freaks out. They closed the entire city down in Seattle.
Get more snow days than we did when we were kids.
I was saying that to somebody recently. And I mean, I know that I am the eldest at the table.
I am the second eldest.
I know.
I'm the baby.
Joe, the youngin'
That
of the
makes you feel
group.
good now.
Does it? Yeah, well, later on when you can't remember why you walked in a room.
Why am I here?
Oh, have you gotten to that stage yet?
Nope.
In your 40s when you walk in a room and you're like, why am I in this room?
Nope, not yet.
No? You just at the my bones are breaking slowly but surely stage?
Always sore.
Next thing you know, he'll be joining us with these.
Oh, the glasses?
I do have those.
I can't get my own.
What? Ah! Why?
I wear mine at work, so no one sees me.
Oh.
No, I use it to read work orders.
I was going to say, why do you need glasses? Is it like TV or...
No, just for reading. Like
Just for
small
reading?
print like that, I would need I can read it, but
That's how I'm
I
getting. That's why I got them now.
I gotta squint like George Costanza.
I've had to wear them since
Birth.
no, not since birth. But I was
I
that
need
kid.
glasses. Couldn't find my way out.
Yeah, I was that kid in the back of the.
I'm here. Where is everybody?
Had I
I was
not
told to look for the light.
had I not been born a month early, that would be a lovely joke. It'd be like, especially if I was like late. If my mom was like, "This kid just ain't coming out. I can't find a map. I need a map." No, I was that kid in the back of the classroom that was like looking at the board and just squinting. Like, I can't write this down. What do you got for notes? What do you got for notes? What'd you write? What does that say? Meatloaf?
What'd you get for number 3?
2.
Yeah. So you just need it for reading.
Yes,
So you have reading glasses.
I do.
Do you do the thing that I've find myself doing now that I always thought was like I see my dad do it sometimes, where you look beyond the thing and you're like, okay.
No.
Where you pull the glass down, your glasses down just to like a little bit on the bridge of your nose so you can see something
I'm always
straight
constantly
on.
going like this.
Oh, pushing them up.
Yeah,
You need better
like,
nose guards then.
I'm looking down like, oh, come on, stay up.
You better nose guards will fix that for you. These pieces here, yeah. They screw right in. Boom. You're done.
There's also bands that go around the back of your head that hold them.
Yeah.
Like a rubber band?
I think athletes use those though.
Yeah.
So you'd be like,
I'm not
oh.
an athlete.
So you can
I don't claim to be.
you can work under that collar and then go dribble a basketball and claim your way to fame.
No.
Claim your way to fame. Mm.
What
My
you drinking?
goodness. I am drinking.
Tea.
No. I am just drinking green tea.
Green tea.
Yes, sir.
Healthy.
It's not pee.
It's healthy.
I haven't had a soda in like 3 years.
Damn.
Wish I could say
I know.
Sean had started in 3 minutes.
Parched.
It gets hard sometimes.
I think so, like once in a while. Like I'm at a restaurant, I'm like, all right, I guess Sprite or something. But mostly just like water and iced tea.
I really miss Mountain Dew. That was
Still
like
have-
that
they
was.
still have it.
Do they? Do they still make it?
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Mellow yellow.
Oh, I used to like the what was it? The Live Wire Mountain Dew.
But the orange one?
Yes, the orange one. Oh, so good. I'm like
That would
salivating.
go so
now.
well with your car right now.
Wouldn't it? Oh gosh. I'm like, oh man. And it's just a personal choice. It's not like I had to like, oh my, I'm gonna die. It wasn't like anything like that. It's not like I'm diabetic or anything. It was just like, it wasn't. I have like acid reflux, and I was taking pills and stuff. And I find without drinking the soda, I don't really need the pills. Unless I'm having something like spicy, which I don't normally eat anyway.
No, you don't.
So, no, I don't. Oh my god. I went to my, prior to meeting up with you gentlemen on a Monday, I was at my mom. I go to my parents for dinner, and my mom makes this, like, it's something between a soup and a chili. I don't know what the fuck it
Porridge?
is. Porridge.
This porridge is too hot.
Too hot. Yeah, well, I mean, so I went in and I sat down and I was like, okay, and she puts a bowl in front of me and she's like, you have some, and I'm like, all right.
Yes, have some.
Because I've had it.
Jambalaya.
I've had it before. No, it's like I don't know. There's some weird Italian word for it, but I don't know the word.
Gazpacho?
Fragile.
No, that's Spanish. Gazpacho.
I don't know.
So, anywho's, it's, God, it's on the tip of my tongue, too. Can I just say, quick, this is what happens when you get older. It's like you start a story and then you're like, no, wait, squirrel. The other night, I was trying to remember a song, right? Because I was going through my Spotify, which we're on. And I was deleting and adding songs, and I was like, I looked at Jay and I was like, do you remember that song by that guy? And he's like,
Yeah.
need more. I need more. And I was like, I know he sounded like Peter Wolf. I was like, because when I was a kid, I always thought it was Peter Wolf, but it's not Peter Wolf. And he goes, Okay, and he goes, are you sure it's not Peter Wolf? Peter Wolf, if anybody doesn't know, is the lead singer of the Jay Giles Band. Anybody knows who Jay Giles
Freeze
is?
frame.
Thank you. Centerfold.
Love stinks.
Yes, it does.
Those are the only 3 I know.
And,
I never listened to anything else by them.
I spent like 2 hours trying to figure out what it was. Seriously.
It's actually driving crazy.
It was. And I was looking at my phone for something else and I went, his last name was Michaels. And he goes, okay. He goes, that still doesn't help me. It ended up being Lee Michaels.
Who's that?
Anybody knows Lee Michaels? He has a song called Do You Know What I Mean? And it's,
I don't know what you mean.
I walked right into that one. That was Bear Trap. Basically, it's like about this guy and his girl takes off with his best friend, and he's like, you know, I haven't seen him since I don't know. And he's like, do you know what I mean? And I'm like, I do know what you mean. Anyway, I was thinking of it, and it's not a song that I particularly like go crazy over. But at that point, I had to figure out what it was because it was in my head. I'm like, I gotta fucking figure out what this song is because it's driving me crazy. And now I don't remember what I was talking about prior to this. So if anybody remembers what I was talking about, that'd be great.
Talking about your green tea. You know,
No, was I?
Drink soda and the live wire.
Yes! Points on Sean. Points
Not that
on
old
Sean.
yet.
Points on Sean.
Italian food.
So
Fragile.
I sit down, and she's like, and I was like, okay, I'll have some because I had it before. And so I scoop some out, and I scoop a generous amount because I'm like, oh, this is good shit. And I went to go eat it, and right before I get the spoon to my fucking mouth, she goes, oh, by the way, it's got jalapenos in it. And I went, fuck! I was like, I can't eat this now. And she goes, yeah, you can. I go, no, I can't. I can't eat spicy stuff. I hate spicy stuff. And she goes, well, and this is the age my mom's at now, where she just like in a grocery store and she's like, oh, that looks like tomatoes. And she'll just fucking buy shit. What had happened was she went to buy these like these pressed tomatoes, and they were infused with jalapenos. I know, as was my luck.
I don't like jalapeno either.
I don't like that shit. Thank you.
It sounds
I like
gross
spicy
too.
food, but not
Yes.
like peppers and onions and jalapenos. And
Yeah, I don't like that
ghost
stuff, man.
peppers.
Jalapeno on a stick.
Yeah, no good, no good. So I said, well, I poured it and I had put like a little bit of cheese on it, so I was like, I'm kind of committed to this now. And she goes, well, maybe if you put a lot of cheese on there, it'll cover up the jalapeno. And I'm like, can't go wrong. It's not gonna. I was like, it's not gonna make it worse. So I made it like halfway through the bowl, and I was like dying, and I was really just eating it to be polite, because I'm like, I'm sweating. I don't eat that stuff, so I'm like, I'm sweating. I'm feeling like, oh. So my dad walks in the door, and he sits down, and I was like, be careful of the thing. And he's like, why? And I said, because it's spicy. And my dad doesn't really like spicy stuff either, so he's like, oh boy. So he takes some, and he takes like 3 bites, and then he goes, no. And I went, oh shit.
He wasn't committed.
Oh shit, no, he didn't feel the commitment like I did. He was like, yeah, I'm not eating that, it's too spicy. And my mom's like, what are you talking about? You eat spicy stuff? And he's like, not like that. Oh, this past Monday, they were in an argument about something. And I was like, I really gotta just walk in here with a recorder and record you people. I was like, you're all insane.
You've been saying that for weeks.
I have,
Isn't
but I
that
should
illegal?
do it. No, my mother's terrified of being on YouTube. She's like, I don't want to be on the YouTube.
The YouTube.
I'm like, yeah, but it's
She
funny.
won't see it.
I know, she'll never find it. She'll never find it.
I came across this thing, Tara.
I know, my dad would. He goes on YouTube looking for woodworking and all
Bob
kinds
Vila.
of shit. Yeah,
Norm
TYI.
yeah. He used to woodwork for fun, and he goes, I was on YouTube looking at woodworking stuff. He's like, they were all Russian. I was like, because those are the
They're
only...
taking over.
I
You
was like,
watching those car crashes again?
no, he was watching like actual woodwork stuff. I was like, those are the only people that do that shit anymore, Dad. I was like, nobody does labor work anymore. He's like, guess not. crazy.
You should buy it pre-made. It's already made, all right.
No. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I am so sorry. I had to call in on Monday because I had a bad tummy.
Aww.
I know.
From the jalapenos.
No, it wasn't. It was that was a few weeks ago, and now she made it again, like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know if I trust you now. I was like, my trust in you is shaken, and she's like, I didn't put the goddamn jalapeno tomatoes in it. It's safe to eat. Go ahead.
You
I was like,
offended her.
I did.
She's all upset.
I did, but you know, it was really spicy. Even she was like, got a kick to it. I'm like, that's not a kick. That's a fucking...
That's a punch to the face.
That's a fucking pile driver.
Throw punch.
DDT.
Yeah. My goodness. My goodness. I forgot what I was saying. Because I'm old. Oh, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, I called in on Monday.
See what happens in your 40s?
Seriously.
Huh? Who said that?
I can't believe you haven't gotten the memory thing yet.
No.
That's coming, man. Wait till that hits.
I remember shit I'm not supposed to remember. Like, you remember that? Yeah, I do.
No, say no. Especially if a woman's asking you, be like, oh no, I don't remember that at all.
I played the 5th.
And the 10th.
5th. You're getting it on all sides.
Stuck in the middle with you. Damn.
Yep. Getting all sides. Listen.
I'm listening.
It's rough. It's cold out there, man.
It is.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Maybe it's cold outside. When you just fucking, somebody says something to you and you're like, what? I don't remember that. Did that happen? Somebody said something to me. My supervisor said something to me today. And then I was like, I don't recall that, but I won't dispute you. That's all I say now. I don't remember that, but you're not wrong.
What if they are?
How am I going to know if they're wrong or not? I have no clue. I don't remember that, but you're not wrong. That's all I got. What can I say? My goodness. And you forget where you put things? That
I'm
sucks.
just annoyed from going from one room to another. I'm like, what the hell did I come in here for?
That annoying. That's fucking annoying. That's fucking annoying.
In the bathroom. Oh, yeah.
I gotta go back out. Go back to where I was. That's it. I went in there for that.
Well, if you go in the bathroom, there's only a couple reasons you walked in there.
I know.
And one of them will hit you almost right away. It's like, oh, that's why I'm here. That's what I'm doing in here. Point taken. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm walking the kitchen. Why am I here?
Food.
No.
Walk in the bathroom. What did I come in here for? Shit.
Yes.
That's it. Shit. I came in this shit.
You need to be reminded of that. That's a whole other old people problem.
Yeah, depends.
Don't you ever pee? Depends. My goodness. Sean and I are just frightening Joe now. We're only like, what, 2 years ahead of you?
I'm 41.
Alright, I'm...
And I'll be 43 soon.
Because I'm 2 ahead of you.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm like 3 or 4? 3 ahead of you.
Wait, how old am I?
You know what? Sometimes I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's a new year now, so...
New year, new year, same me. Still forgetting shit.
I'll be getting more soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay reminded me the other day. He's like, I think you'd be 45 this year. I'm like, no, I'm not. No. That's somebody else you live with. Not me.
This is the dog.
Yeah. And the dog is. So did you guys
No.
Okay. That seems fair.
No, for me. I don't know about him.
You're not. What is it? What is it? I don't remember, but I'm not going to dispute you.
It's undisputed. What's all the fighting about?
Yeah, I don't remember, but you're not wrong. So, did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Nope.
No, I don't do that either. You do that, Sean?
Nope.
Yeah. All right, we're a resolution-free area.
It's just another day.
Just another day. That makes it seem sad, Joe. I promise that's the last one. Maybe.
Liar.
I know I'm a liar.
That's like 4 already.
I know. I'm laughing. It hurts.
Stop being so funny.
No,
Did you make a resolution?
I don't do resolutions.
Okay.
Because I think if there's something that you want to change about yourself,
Do it now.
or, something that you want to do, you should just do it. I mean, the date shouldn't make a difference.
No.
See? Boom! Dropping knowledge. Dropping knowledge. You alright?
Speaking of a new year, where are all the flying cars?
Joe, I come
5 years later, we're still waiting for them.
I know. Doc Brown said, we don't need roads. But we do.
Joe showed up a little bit before you did, Sean.
A little bit.
A lot before you.
And I was in the potty. And he showed up.
What did I come in here for?
I knew why I went in there, though. I knew why I went in there. So I come out, and that's like one of the first things he says to me. Why are they not like cars? I'm like,
I've been waiting all this time. We have cars that drive themselves, park themselves, stop themselves.
well, we have to baby step. So we have the cars that can park themselves.
I've seen those cars on the news about crashing, so they're not perfected yet.
Oh no! You know what?
You can turn that off though.
That could be driver error.
Yeah. There's like options in your menu you can turn.
Have you seen some of the crazy, stupid shit that people pull on the road, and you want to put them in the air?
At least to get them out of our way. See, there'll be no traffic on the road if they're in the air.
You know what?
When they crash, they will.
I think if we're gonna have the flying car thing, I think you need to take a special course.
Common sense.
And
Yeah,
a very special course. I mean, to fly a plane, you have to have like a pilot license and have X amount of hours in the air. Jay wanted his pilot
You ever seen
license.
a grown man naked?
I know. I have. Jay wanted his pilot license, but he has like a hearing thing, so
What?
he can't get it. I know. That's the second bear trap I've walked into that you fucks have just set me up for.
No, I mean everything in that movie that has yet to be come out yet.
Except for the Cubs. They did win.
Yeah, that's true.
They did win.
I mean, the
Didn't they win
hoverboard
year afterwards.
It's not a hoverboard. It's just
I call it a glider.
yeah,
It pisses me off that they call them hoverboards. They don't hover. They glide.
yeah.
Wow.
The self-lacing shoes, nope.
No,
Self-dry.
Nike did those. Nike made some, didn't they?
I think they made some, but they're not,
made a couple?
they haven't made it for like us to buy yet.
Yeah.
No, not for us.
Self-drying jackets. They don't have that.
Self what?
Self-drying jacket. Remember that?
Well, they have the dry fit T-shirts.
It's not the
I
same. Tara.
know it's not the same. I'm trying to, I mean, we have a lot in technology.
What,
They had
Jaws.
They had a lot going
whatever.
into the back of that jacket to make that thing dry and talk like that.
Hmm.
So many tubes and wires was
I bet.
going up his back.
Up his butt.
What else was there?
In Back to the Future,
There's like a lot of stuff.
I don't like those hoverboard things either. I don't know why they call them a hoverboard.
Gliders?
Yeah,
Because people are idiots.
and you want to put them in the air.
Let's put them on a glider first.
I know. See if they can handle the fucking glider. And
It's
then,
a glider.
wow, he's angry.
Damn.
Angry.
Tell us
there.
how you, tell us how you really feel.
He did. He sure did.
Point blank.
I get it. It's a glider. Jeez.
Because it glides.
Yes.
Well, I mean, it
Doesn't
certainly
hover.
doesn't hover.
Nope.
I don't know what kind of special magnets you would need to make that happen.
I don't know.
I I know. I'm not very sciencey. Not
Me
sciencey.
either.
I mean, I'm interested, but I don't know anything about it.
I always hated Robert Zemeckis for making the joke that, they existed. My parents didn't want them in the stores because they were dangerous or something.
What, the glider thing?
No, the actual hoverboards.
Oh. I didn't know.
He made a joke in one of the interviews
Mm-hmm.
about that it actually existed.
Oh, see, I was unaware
He tried
of
to
that.
say that all the toy manufacturers didn't put them out because they were dangerous and parents didn't want their, the kids riding something dangerous, some shit like that.
Well, kids are stupid. I wouldn't want them in the air either. Or hovering.
Now, our generation was dying to get those.
Excuse me, yeah, we were. We were. Sad.
Yeah.
The Jaws movie.
Yeah.
They only did about 4 of those.
Right.
Where's the reboot on Jaws? Waiting on that.
Coming.
It's got to be coming. They rebooting everything.
Talk to us if you're actually going to do it.
Talk to us. Why? What do you want to be involved?
They're rebooting Saved by the Bell.
I want credit for it.
Oh, what's that?
They're rebooting Saved by the Bell. No Screech.
Isn't he in prison?
I think so.
Didn't he stab a guy? Screech gets a stabbing? I don't know.
Sounds like a great reboot title.
Sounds like a porn is what it does. Screech gets a stabbing. Brown chicken, brown cow. Oh my goodness. We went off the rails very quickly.
We always do. It's fun. Wouldn't be our show if we didn't.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh my goodness. So,
but
yes, I know. I'm trying to remember because you told a story Monday. I know. See?
I told a story?
You told a story Monday and I was like, oh, you should tell that on the show. And I don't remember what it was.
Neither do I. Getting old.
You don't remember? You don't remember? It was only a few days ago.
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
Do you remember?
Alright. No? Okay. Anything weird happened at work lately?
I remember us saying that we should be talking about this on the show.
Yes.
But I don't remember what the hell we were talking about.
You should write it down.
I remember that part.
Just take notes.
Oh my god! We are so inept.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should keep a notebook next to each of our chairs.
You'll probably forget the notebook.
Yeah, I know. I would forget the
I'll
notebook.
forget it later.
I know. I'd forget the note. Where's the notebook? It was something work related.
Where are you supposed to get it?
Work related?
Yeah, it was work related because you were like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I don't remember what the blah, blah was.
Oh, why do dumb people ruin nice cars?
I don't. They do, though.
Yes, they do.
They do. I don't remember what it was.
We spent like 10 minutes talking about something.
We did. This is awful. We're horrible. We're horrible people. Absolutely horrible people.
Like, this sounds like something we should talk about on the show Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they make pills to help you remember stuff?
I forget.
I'd forget to take it. If they made the pill, I'd forget to take it.
Doctor, help me.
Yeah. Oh my god. Can I just say,
Yes.
first and foremost, if he ever listens to this show, Jay, I do love you, but
We all love Jay.
the snoring.
Ooh.
The snoring is killing me. I told him I was like, I'm gonna be dead soon.
Don't
You're
they have,
killing me.
they have a machine for it?
He's on a CPAP machine.
And he still snores?
Yes.
I guess the machine's broken.
I recorded him. The other night.
Does this sound like Darth
Yeah.
Vader?
Why?
Cause he didn't believe me. He was like, I'm on a CPAP machine. I'm not snoring. I'm like, you certainly are. He goes, no, I'm not snoring. Yes, you are. And then you know when you say something to somebody and they get defensive, so they have to counter at you with something. Like, oh yeah, well, you do dishes. It's like that has nothing to do with anything we're talking
So that
about.
explains why back in the day couples slept in separate beds.
I am thinking about that. I was like,
remember watching TV and like
Dick Van Dyke? Dick Van Dyke and
Leave It to Beaver's
yeah.
parents.
They were all in separate beds.
Separate beds.
Christmas story.
Christmas Story. The fucking boom, separate beds. I'm thinking about having my own bed on the other end of the house.
On the roof.
Possibly in the shed.
I'm gonna put it in the basement.
I thought about going out to my car and sleeping the other night. That's how desperate my situation was. Like, here's the thing. I'm a very light sleeper.
So am I.
And so it's like between him and Daisy, that's like I hear the click, click, click of her little nails when she's walking. So click, 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 click. And then I hear
that sounds
him.
like my heating system, right?
I don't even need an alarm in the morning. I just always like, go.
Oh, man. I wish. And today... So Monday I wasn't feeling great anyway, and he, like, kept me up. I got, like, 2 hours of sleep. He kept me up all night. So I ended up calling in, and then I got some sleep, because I was alone.
Good thing your boss doesn't watch it.
This, you know what? I'm gonna tell this, and I'm gonna be the jerk in this story, and it's fine. I accept. You know, when you accept 100%, it's just like I'm the asshole. So then Tuesday night, he's snoring, and I'm like, I don't like when things fuck with my sleep. You know, that's like I'm not like a violent person.
Yet. It's
but
coming.
But
it's
like,
coming.
When she gets a little older.
But like, fucking with my sleep makes me violent. I'm sorry. I'm the asshole. I said it in the beginning. Like, I can deal with a toothache all day until I try to go to sleep, and then it's like, fuck. Now it's fucking with my sleep. Now I gotta get it taken care of. Like, that's what we're looking at here. I will deal with pain all day, but the second that it fucks up my sleep, I'm like, nope. Nope. So Tuesday was bad. I got, I don't know, maybe 5 hours, which is the most that I've gotten in a while. Wednesday, same deal. Thursday, same deal. Thursday night, going into Friday, I didn't get to bed until he got up to go to work. That's 4 a.m. And I have to be up. I'm supposed to be up at 5:45. And I was like, so I slept through the alarm. So I was running late today. But I only ended up being like 10 minutes late for my job. Yeah, I was like, oh, sweet. I mean, but
Must have been hauling ass down the highway.
I was hauling my ass, yes.
Traffic wasn't too bad this morning.
No, it was pretty good.
I actually made it to Quincy Center exit today.
Oh, really? Nice.
I didn't think I'd make it.
Some days, it's a question
Friday
mark,
traffic,
right?
it's a little bit lighter than the rest of the week.
I don't
Right.
gotta take the highway.
I'm envious. I wish I didn't have
15, maybe 20
but
minutes to work.
Not taking the highway is like...
And I'm in no rush.
I'm in Braintree, dude.
Oh,
That's a...
Rush to get to work.
It's an hour with the highway. I'm in no rush to get to... Well, some days I'm not either. Today I forgot where I was going. I was so sleepy. I'm like, where am
How am I going?
Yeah,
My parents.
Yeah, I was like so sleepy. I'm like, where am I? Where am I? And
Earth.
so, yeah, exactly. So, so the other night, and I was like, I taped him so that he could hear what I have to hear. It's like, see? You're snoring, it's loud. It's
That's not
awful.
me.
No, I mean, he goes, well, that doesn't sound that bad.
It's different on the other end.
And I was like,
Other perspective.
it's not keeping you up. It's keeping me up.
And you gotta be asleep before him.
Yes.
For you to sleep.
That's his thing. He's like, maybe you should just go to bed before me. And I'm like, I can't. Because I'm a light sleeper. And he's a heavy stepper. Here comes hot stepper murderer. He's fucking hot stepping all over the house. I can't get any sleep. And he plays with Daisy. And it's like, oh. So, in defense, he looked at me and he goes, sometimes you snore. I don't say anything. It's like you can't say I don't say anything because you just said something. I was like, if I snore, I was like, I don't know. I don't think I snore. I think you're wrong. And he goes, no, you do sometimes. He said, next time I'm going to tape it. I said, go ahead. I was like, am I choking in my sleep? Because I think I need to know that. He goes, and then he goes, I don't know. I said, oh, but I'm supposedly you hear me snoring, but you don't know if I'm choking in my sleep? He He's like, no, I don't pay attention. It's like,
well, that's good to know if you're going to be choking and dying.
well, because he used to stop breathing. That's why he's on the CPAPs, because he used to stop breathing, and then he would choke awake. He'd be, and then he'd stop breathing and snoring again. And I'm like, Jesus
At least he's
Christ.
alive.
So we would go through. I went through this whole back and forth with him, and I ended up having to record him. And I'm like, listen to yourself. You choke yourself awake. I was like, that's why you wake up and you feel like shit. Now he wakes up and he feels fine. I'm not waking up. I'm the one who's in trouble because he's still fucking snoring. And then yesterday he went to the doctor and he's like, I'm going to talk to the doctor. And I was like, there's nothing he's going to say to you. And all the doctor said was, huh.
Bring me a taco.
Yeah, that was all he said. He's like, aren't you on the CPAP machine? And Jay goes, yep. And he goes, oh, huh. That was it. That was the diagnosis.
You're one of those beds that reclines.
Well, I sometimes, here's the thing. Sometimes, like, it can be bad to Google things, like symptoms and stuff. Because I do that and I have cancer. It's like, when you Google, like, I have a pain in my eye, and then it's like, you Google that, and it's like, boom, you have eye cancer. And it's like, what the fuck? Thanks, WebMD. Now I'm dying.
Leprosy.
Yes! So, but I did Google this, and it's like, oh, check the air pressure thing. So I was like, I said, do you know how your machine works? I was like, because maybe we just need to adjust the air pressure. And he goes, no, but I might have the manual. Son of a bitch. I said, well, this is my only hope of getting any sleep. I was like, we have to find the manual. And he's like, will do. That was the last conversation we had about it, so I'm looking forward to that later.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
At least you get to sleep in tomorrow.
Oh my God, yes. It was when we were supposed to have snow. Well,
Tomorrow night.
Well, yes, I know.
Like
I know.
6, 7 o'clock.
Jay, we've been doing this thing where I was like, listen, I gotta, get in shape and all this other stuff, and I was like, and I said, I feel like sometimes I live in chaos. I was like, so we need to, like, go room to room of the house and just, downsize. Whatever we need to do. And he's like, agreed. Which shocked me. So, I know.
Second it.
I know. So, last weekend we took down all the Christmas stuff. So this
Sturges.
this weekend we're picking another room. So it's like, it's fine that it's going to be... It's fine, it's going to be shitty because it's like, I'm doing house cleaning now. So, yeah. I know nobody cares about that. But oh my goodness.
I said that was the last time.
I know, I told you I'm a liar. So...
You're gonna be the jerk.
I am the jerk and the liar. I'm the asshole in the story. I usually am. So, thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. If you've come this far, you might as well subscribe.
It's free.
I won't charge you. Yeah, we won't charge you yet. We're on Spotify, which you can have a free account on Spotify if you want to be cool and get the account without commercials. That'll cost you. But
I hate commercials.
I know, which is why you should get the extra account. And then you can listen to us. It'll be great. We're also on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, and a bunch of other places. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Sean's got something to say. Don't forget to wash your apples. Hi, Joe.
What's with the apples?
It's something my dad says.
Okay.
I forgot what to say. Oh, this age thing's killing me.
I know. What'd you come in this room for?
Who are you? Look at everything.